Welcome to Sokcho, the iconic northeastern coast of Korea, where we'll show you many new sights that we weren't able to show you from our previous trip. We're at a site, but first, they have free Wi-Fi out in the middle of nowhere for tourists. So although it's our second time, there's still other places to see. They point out the 8 iconic locations here in Sokcho and plot them on the maps. Wow. There's something picturesque through each of these pillars. It's like I'm looking at a painting. Wow. So they actually have a protected tree right there. It's an iconic tree that represents South Korea. Koreans really value these as it represents the resilience of the Korean people. My mom keeps yelling out to take her pictures. She's been photobombing me this whole time. By the way, you see a lot of these warnings and barbed wire. At night, they actually lock this pavilion off as it's been a place where North Korean spies have infiltrated. I do like how they dressed up the fence to look like traditional Korean fences with these plastic accessories in the top. But off to the lighthouse we go. I'm really admiring these rocky cliffs. There's a type of raw energy I feel, and the water is beating against them. Good to know I burned 6.15 calories. Alright, here we are at the lighthouse. Something about how the waves happen here, it looks like it's coming in from the left-hand side, and I feel like I'm getting washed away out to sea on the right-hand side. Always good to come with somebody who's been here before so you don't waste time finding the best places to pose. Now time to take off to our next destination, but admire these flowers. They're pretty iconic. I'm seeing it everywhere. Something that I'm very impressed with, all these houses along here are guest houses slash surf rentals. They do rentals, they give lessons, also a guest house, and they have a perfect setup. These waves look like the perfect kind to learn how to surf in. Just don't go too far to the right because they got people fishing and you might get caught in their hooks. By the way, my mom is telling me that lady is fishing out seaweed. I'm not sure if it's this green stuff that we're eating at home. But you know what they say, what you don't know doesn't hurt you. Oh, this is the right way to fish actually. Complete with a tent. Sure, they got the soju and makgeolli as well. Okay, so we've arrived at a little temple looking area. We weren't sure, so we asked around. You can enter that little gated area. Seems a lot of these areas are not accessible at night, as that's when they close it off to stop infiltration from North Koreans. The tensions are still quite raw. Oh, I'm really liking these rocky shores. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a bird perched right up on that rock, and another bird perched right up at a vantage point right there. I will name this place the 2 Seagull Rock and a Buddha. Luckily, I'm with a Chinese character teacher. He tells me what that says is it's an area where it teases the seagulls. I'm not sure if my translation is correct. He's using advanced Korean words, but I guess the 2 Seagull Rock, which I named it, is not too far off. Wow, guys, look at this. How did that rock formation happen? Look at how it forms a dome I don't know how this happens. Aesthetically, it is pleasing. I guess that's all that matters. So from here, there's two options. You can circle around the beach or go up to the vantage point where you can see all of Sokcho. By the way, they named this rock formation the Fan Rock. It does look like a traditional Korean fan. All of a sudden it's sunny, the rain stopped. So Koreans have a folktale. It says days like this where it's raining when it's sunny. It's a day when a tiger is getting married. So be on the lookout, guys. The rocky cliffs give way to white sandy beaches over there and a nice open harbor. I'm liking the different landscapes that we're encountering here. Fantastic how the sun is shining through these emerald green leaves. That sort of create like a Zelda-like scene for those of you guys who get my video game reference. It's like I'm getting blessed. Plenty of benches along the way. Even those of you who don't work out like me can still make this journey. Oh. All right, finally here. It is a super chill spot. Look at this. So Korean. I need to switch to my wide angle to show you. Yeah. What a difference camera angles make, right? Just imagine being here, being surrounded by these trees and the ambiance. Pictures say 1,000 words, videos say 1,000,000, but it does not compare to experiencing it yourself. There's a skywalk up here. It's like a giant jungle gym. It is waiting to be conquered. It's refreshing to see structures like this erected in the middle of nowhere. But still several more stories to go. And finally, we're at the top. Wow! Look at this. Wow! The vast sea. And over here, you see the sandy beaches. See a nice valley over there and a small town. They even let you know what you're looking at. So Baekdudaegan right there. The names of the beaches: Ingyu Haebyeon and Jukdo Haebyeon. Haebyeon meaning beach. Hey fat catty. Hey fat catty. Wait. Okay, looks like we're at a temple by the beach. Wow, look at this. It looks like each of these lanterns are donated by individuals. That's why it has their names on it. Probably how they offer merit here. But we will proceed further down. Looks like towards that Lady Buddha. Okay, so we got a nice big Lady Buddha there. I believe the Lady Buddha that I saw that was as big as this is in Da Nang, Vietnam. And it has a very similar ambiance because it was also by the beach. Actually, I was just enlightened that this is not a woman, it's a man. And Koreans have this thing, they call him Posal and Pucha. Pucha is Buddha. But before you become Buddha, you become a Posal. And apparently he is one of the two. The way he says you can tell Buddha apart from the Posal is Buddha has curly hair in Korea. Oh, wow, guys, I gotta appreciate the intricate artwork. Each one of these pillars has a different flower drawn on it. Seems like a big bell with a ringer there attached to two ropes. I really want to ring it. Oh, so the history Korean teacher has enlightened me that Korean bells generally curve out, so the resonance is better. Although this is more modeled after the Chinese bell. I was also informed that those are actually called bell nipples, literally in Korean. And there's 9 on each side for a total of 36. It's really fun hanging out with a history teacher because, you know, without that little extra bit of input, that bell has absolutely no significance to me. I'm heading back, but I just noticed there's a nice little cafe on the bottom of this temple. You know why that's interesting? Because that's what churches are doing too. Christian churches will create cafes at the church, so it gives a place for people to come together and socialize. So I guess Buddhism is modernizing here too. Although what's unique is that church cafes generally play contemporary Christian music, but Buddhists don't have contemporary Buddhist music, so they play K-pop over there. So I learned another thing. Notice he has little coins on his mouth and on his nipples, and it looks very shiny on his tummy. And that's because it is a Korean Santa Claus, as he puts it. He's supposed to give luck. 복 많이 받으세요. This guy is titled the 1,000-arm Kwanum. Don't quote me on the Kwanum part, but he's the Posa that is the assistant to the Buddha. And the reason he has 1,000 arms, if you look at each of those arms, he's carrying different objects. And he's supposed to be doing good deeds. So he has 1,000 arms to help lots of different people, cure their sicknesses, and help the poor. Ice cream break. They have glass here that's see-through, except it's sort of pointless because they're doing construction right now and you can't see below. But when the construction is complete, this is what you'll be able to see below you. The rock formation, along with the little dots of seaweed down there, create a very unique landscape. To the right, a pier, lighthouse, and more fishing people right over there. That's where they got the bridge. So peaceful. More seagulls. Seagulls in Korea look quite cute, actually. This is also a skywalk in the middle of this bridge. Highly recommend you come here. It's a lot more scenic. Oh, such wide open areas. Now I can see why people stay here. Look at this beach, guys. Oh, this is a beach I would like to swim. Calm waters, perfect height. It's definitely a surfer's paradise. My mom keeps wanting to take pictures. 엄마, 여기가 좋아? 캘리포니아가 좋아?